Hi guys, I am Ovik here. Nextbit, the company who is successfully crowdfunded the Robin back in 2015, was acquired by Razer at the start of this year. This upset a lot of those who had helped kickstart a project. Sadly, the company had to end supports for the Robin after the acquisition, but they didn't stop working on a smartphone. At the new company, the team began working on what has now been officially announced as a Razer phone. As you can tell from previously reported information, the Razer phone takes some design from the Robin. Sure, it doesn't match the color option the Robin had, but it does have a similar shape of both went a squared up design. The company also moved away from the plastic build materials and opted for ionized aluminum this time around. When we look at the actual hardware component, this is where the things really start to drift away from the Robin. The Razer phone comes equipped with the best system on chip that Qualcomm has offered right now, the Snapdragon 835, so it can compete with the rest of flagship smartphone on the market right now. The company is advertising it as a smartphone for gamer, so it makes sense that company opt for 8 GB of RAM instead of 4 GB and 6 GB module that the competition are. To go along with the gamer theme, we also learned that Razer phone is the first smartphone in the world come with a 120Hz display. High refresh monitor are popular within the gaming community, with 144Hz generally being the most common. So Razer of the 5.7-inch 1440p IGZO IPS 120Hz panel to make the gaming and even regular UI interaction as smooth as possible. Apple was comments for using 120Hz display on the new iPads, and it fits in perfectly with a new Razer phone. Along with the 8 GB of RAM, the device also has 64 GB of storage with microSD card supports for loading many popular games onto it without worrying about running out of space. Inside, we are also seeing a massive 4000 mAh capacity battery that again helps with the gaming theme that company is going with, because this will help power that Snapdragon 835 chipset for extended gaming session. The back of the devices hold a typical Razer logo that's what's so similar and a dual camera setup. Both of these cameras are 12 megapixel sensor. One has wide angle lens to help the capture more scenery in your photos, while the other is a 2x telephoto lens for zooming purpose. On the front of the device, we do see a larger bezels that we are not used to seeing from a flagship phone in this year, but they deserve a purpose. The top and bottom bezels house two stereo speakers, with each of them having their own amplifier for enhanced Dolby Atmos audio, and it's THX certified as well. The device has volume buttons and power buttons on the other sides. These are placed in spots that are away from the fingers when you are in a typical gaming session in landscape mode. The power button has a fingerprint sensor embedded into it like we have seen in Sony devices. And it is the first smartphone coming with Qualcomm Quick Charge 4 Plus fast charging technology. They are telling us it will charge from 0 to 85% within an hour. The last bit of today's announcement is about the software features that Razer has added to their first smartphone. The company has announced that Razer phone will using near stock version of Android 7.1.1 Nougat at launch and Oreo in 2018. Another interesting highlight is that the device will have a Nova Launcher Prime Razer Edition pre-installed right out of the box. They have also brought some of their Razer Cortex technology from the PC to smartphone in the form of the Razer Game Booster, similar to how Samsung has their own game launcher. Razer software lets you configure how you want to play the game by optimizing for the battery life or performance. You can choose between the different frame rate option, a specific resolution, CPU clock frequencies, anti-aliasing, and do not disturb mode when in game mode. Sadly, it will not have a 3.5mm headphone jack. It doesn't come with any water resistant either. These two features have been hotly debated topics within the Android community as of late, but the company is betting that the missing functionality will not a deal breaker for the majority of their target audience. The Razer phone is priced at $699 with a November 17 launch date. You can go to the Razer website to reserve your devices right now. So that's all. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, do a subscription of my channel, and thanks for the watching. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram for latest update about the technology. Thank you. Have a good day. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the notification while I upload a new video.